Coming up on the bottom line, JG Mason is here to talk Windows Phone 7 and Sony's PS3 problem.
Times are tough, so save time and money by skipping business trips and using GoToMeeting. Visit gotomeeting.com/techpodcast and get 30 days for free.
So Microsoft's come out and said you cannot upgrade your Windows mobile phone, 6.5 phone to Windows Phone 7. I think this is going to halt sales of Winmo phones for at least people who know what's going on. JG, what do you think about this move?
Yeah, for the people that are at least somewhat hip and don't live under a rock, I mean, those Windows 7 phones or Windows Phone 7 Series 7 look fantastic. I want one of those. But now knowing that I can't upgrade my latest and greatest 6.5, 6 point something to the Windows 7, that's kind of a big downer.
Yeah, I mean, like, they already said that they're not going to come out with this thing until the holiday season, so that meant people were going to hold off anyway. And now Microsoft's got some really strict requirements for their hardware. They're like, well, the HTC HD2, awesome phone, except one problem. It's got 5 buttons. They want 3 and only 3. So what do you think about Microsoft getting really controlling on the hardware aspect? Usually they're about openness when it comes to hardware. Now they're saying, no, this is the way we're going to be playing this.
It's an interesting move, and I think they did this because they want the developers to be able to develop for a lot more devices than just one very specific device, which is kind of how it's been in the past. So, I see Microsoft's point of doing this. They're going to have one chassis that just has the 3 buttons, touchscreen, then chassis 2 and 3 will have some kind of physical keyboard. I see where they're going, but it just takes so long.
Yeah, I mean, I think these new phones are going to be pretty nice, though, because they are being controlling. They're going to have some interesting standards. Because you know what happens when Microsoft controls hardware, except for that Xbox 360 thing, I think, they usually do a decent job. Well, let's cross our fingers on that one. Speaking of lousy hardware, Sony's in trouble. Older PS3s aren't working due to a clock issue. Sony's advice to those owners of PS3s, at least the fat ones, not the slim ones, don't use your PS3. JG, what do you think of Sony's latest debacle?
You know, it's funny, and I've figured out the problem. It's a hack you can run, and it's just the AM/PM. That's the whole problem right there. Sometimes when you set the alarm in the morning, you set it for PM, and you don't get up, and you're like, what the heck's wrong with it? And it's the AM/PM thing that catches you up.
So, so clearly, you've figured out and diagnosed the problem. I know you went through lines of code, and that's probably what went wrong with Sony, because, they got their hands in so many different things that they seem to have forgotten to program the clock. I mean, is this really an acceptable problem for Sony to have?
Well, I think it's acceptable in that how many people really want to get the one that's not affected? Their newest slim PS3.
Right. Is this
a nice little sales tool? Hey, go out and get this thing.
It sounds like a sneaky way to get people to upgrade. I have one of the older PS3s, and so it's unplugged right now because their advice is don't even mess with it. It's not if it connects to a network or not. It's just a firmware issue. So this is bigger than well, you're going to have to wait. This is a big problem, I think. And I think,
hold on to your trophies, man.
Yeah, all my trophies for all the gaming I do, all day, every day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't happen. All right, I think we're done with these topics. We're done yapping. Thanks to JG Mason. You can find his work at Gadgetel.com. Excellent writer. Great stuff on that site. Nice job. I'm Ayaz Akhtar, and thank you for watching.